I'm already daggone sweating, bro. That's wild. Yeah, tap the screen, share live, all that. Prices vary depending on condition. Richard, send me a message. Yeah, this is what we starting off with. Double tap the screen, share live, repost the live, all that. So these are some Air Force Ones. They got suede on them. We gonna clean them up, ice the bottoms and all that. Then probably do some re-glues and whichever. But yeah, double tap the screen, share live, all that. So yeah, just keep tapping the screen until the hearts come up, and just keep tapping. And join the fan club too. Just 1 second. All right. There was something I was finna do and I forgot just that fast. On the call for 100 days. Yeah, appreciate it. I hate my stuff. Fall come up missing, right? So yeah, we go clean them. We go ice the bottoms. So when I ice it, what I'm saying is I'm gonna remove the yellowing from the bottoms. So I gotta clean it up, then apply my product on it and remove the yellowing. These should come back pretty good, man. I say they might come all the way back, but we'll see. So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, all that. If it's your first time in here and you want to see my work, go to my main page, check out my work on my main page. I'm gonna pin it up there. It's gonna be a comment pinned at the top. You click on the icon of it, and you go to my main page. That's what's up, bro. You know what I mean? But you over here right now, so you ain't gotta come over here worry about somebody else. You know what I mean? We over here doing our thing. So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, all that. Appreciate whatever TV. 5-star, what's happening? All right, so yeah, we're gonna get the bottom. We gotta get all this dirt out the bottoms. You in GA? You sure? Will you reach out to me at Cairo, or how you say it? I appreciate it, DC. How to get the suede back? You gotta clean it up and then apply some products. I'll tell you. Hold on. How much my setup cost? Man, I've been doing it for 7 years, so I invested so much into it, dog. On my main page, send me another message real quick and let me see, because a lot of time I reply to y'all, right? I mean, a lot of time I reply to y'all, and then y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be the ones that don't answer it. But I'll check it out. So just send me another message real quick. So yeah, send me another message real quick and let me see. And I'll check it out. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost the live, all that, man. You just starting off with some cleaning and go do some restorations too. What am I doing? I'm cleaning these shoes up. I'm gonna clean them up and then I'm gonna remove the yellowing from the bottom. Now I'm not gonna be able to remove it at one time. It's a process. It goes, you know what I mean? It takes, these right here should probably take about 3 days. They should come all the way back. I think they're supposed to be clear right here. From what I'm seeing, it looked like it's supposed to be this clear. But what I want to do is make sure I get it all the way clean first. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, because the cleaner you get it, the more better a chance you get the yellowing removed out of it. What do exactly do I do? I restore shoes. So go to my main page and check out my work on my main page. I'm finna pin it up there. You did? All right, let me go check real quick. It wasn't on this page. You must have hit a different page. All right, I'm gonna reply to you when I get off, dog. Matter of fact, here, just text me. That way, you know what I mean? Make sure you include your name. So just text me and just send me a video of your shoes, right? So basically, you know what I mean? I just sent you my phone number. Just text me, send me a video of your shoes, and then I'll give you a quote. And if you're cool with the quote, then you can ship it in. I'll give y'all the rest of the information. So just go back to the message and then send me the video to my phone. You always thought it is on the inside. It's like through and through. You know what I mean? So the yellow is on the inside, but you gotta lift it up. So it's like, I'm not lift it up, but you gotta remove it out. You gotta remove it out of the inside of, and it comes from oxidation. Like it comes from you know, like sometimes sitting up, sometimes just not, you know what I mean, wearing them and not cleaning them after you wear them. You know what I mean? It happens to me too. But I remove it and it lasts pretty long because I ice my own shoes. I ice my wife's shoes. You know what I mean? I ice my kids' shoes and everything still be like how nice. Sweating bullets, yeah, I know, right? Is you a female? Because I mean, you know, I really be trying to wonder why, you know what I'm saying, a man be worried about another man sweating, but I don't know. Maybe you could explain that to me. Now I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. If you try to get something done, send me a message on here or on my main page. I'm gonna pin my main page up there. So you go to my main page, check out my videos on my main page, see what I do. Should I be traveling or what should you do? What life advice would you give 27? If you're 27 old, you need some life advice, dog. You know what I'm saying? You are already slow. Because by 25, you're supposed to have figured it out. By 21, really. I figured it out by 17, but I know a lot of times, you know what I mean, people don't live the same type of lifestyle, but if you 25, 27, dog, yeah. How much would you charge for a week going to LeBron? Send me a message, let me see what they look like. I'm not really going to tell you a price on live. Plus, I need to see the shoe anyway to give you a more accurate price. Because I wouldn't want you to think one thing, then they get here and you got to pay something else. So just send me a video of them. Let me see what they look like. So what I'm doing is I'm stain cleaning the bottoms of them. You know what I'm saying? You see all the dirt I got about it. Now you actually see where the yellow one's at. Now you see exactly where the yellow one is at. So this should be reversed and it should come back clear like that. All right. So clean up the midsole, then we go hit the suede upper. And if you go to my main page and check out my work, I explain how to do all this too. And I teach people how to do it too. You got some, here go my main. You got some LVs, send me a message. So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live. You keep tapping the screen till the hearts come up and you keep tapping. You know what I mean? Double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, all that. If you don't know how to repost the live, just press the share button and then you'll see repost down in the bottom left corner. I appreciate everybody tuning in too. Like I said, these should take probably about 3 days to come all the way back. If you know what I mean, and I'll say probably about a 9 out of 10 condition. You know what I mean? Do you clean? I just muted them, y'all. I ain't finna sit there. I ain't finna go back and forth on it right now. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, you know, it is what it is. All right, so yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost the live, all that. So, you know, a lot of times people say, man, you know, you can't put water on suede, it'll ruin it. Man, I put water on suede all the time, and I bring it back. That's the main thing. You gotta know how to bring it back. So all the dirt stains already coming about it. So I'm gonna remove all the dirt stains, and then after I are these some dunks or some? Hold on, these ain't no Air Force One. Oh yeah, he got these customs. These customs. That's why these some Spellman. I forgot. Y'all forgot he did go to Spellman. Yeah, these some custom Air Force Ones or some dunks or whatever they are. Where I'm located Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. If you ain't appreciate the gifts. Here go my main page. Go check out my work. If you're trying to get something done, send me a message on here. On my main page is pinned there right at the top. You see that comment? It look like this. You click on that right there. You click on that thing, look like this. You know what I mean? And then you'll go to my main page. And you'll see exactly what I do. So I clean, restore, re-glue, re-gloss, repaint. I do it all. And I do a lot of stuff other people don't do. So you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'll be having to keep that bald head shining, so I'll be having to make sure I moisturize my skin, man. I just got out the shower. Went kind of backwards, but I just got out the shower, so now I'm gonna be sweating hard. Look like I'm losing weight. All right, Mark, appreciate it. You gone? All right, babe. All right. Be careful. You text me when you get done. Man, I want to go bald, but I don't know how. Let it fall out. Am I going to clean your shoes? Did you make the payment? Did you make the payment? Yeah, you do. You gotta pay. You gotta pay. You ain't, don't try to come over here trolling. You know what I mean? You gotta make the payment, man. This is a business. This is a business. Ain't nothing personal. You gotta make the payment.
I got 3 pair of shoes. And everybody's shoes are one of them. And I'm your wife.
All right. Well, you gotta make the payment, man.
I ain't making no payment.
Ass, gas, or cash, man. All right, you want to troll? You know what I mean? You want to troll? Double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. You want to troll? I'll let you. I'll catch you later. One of the three, ma'am. One of the three. One of the three. All right. Yeah, all right. Tommy, yeah, for sure. RP Tommy the GOAT, man. I think people be thinking that's a insult, man. Tommy was a player, though. You want to learn to do this? I'll teach people how to do this. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. Yeah, she tried to troll, bro. She tried to troll. She already said she was a troll. I troll, bro. She tried to troll. She already said she was a troll. That's my queen, bro. See, that's why I be saying I be trolling folks about their mama, but my wife ain't hard here. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live. You trying to get something done, send me a message on here on my main page. That's my main page up there. I just pinned it at the top. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sweating, bro. You telling me something I don't know. The question that we want to know is, why you worry about another man sweating? That's the real question, though. You know what I mean? You say I was just telling my wife, she ain't saying nothing about me sweating, but she know what I do. You know what I mean? But you know, another man worry about me sweating is kind of odd. You know what I mean? In my eyes. You was restoring your 11s yesterday? For sure. I'm cleaning shoes butt naked. You want to see me butt naked, bro? Come on, man. You on the wrong page. Nothing but an apron. I think you still got me confused that time when I came over there and I had your mama on my shoulders, and then the next morning you came to me with nothing but an apron on cooking eggs. You know what I mean? Just call me Melvin. Just call me Melvin, sir. Call me Mister. Make sure you put a Mister on that. Complaining about me cleaning shoes butt naked, but he ate them eggs when I cooked them eggs butt naked too, though. Salon can't afford it now. It ruined the bottom of your shoes. I got my own product. Just send me a message. I'll send you the link. Does bro not sleep? How long you want me to sleep, homie? Here I am being a productive citizen, and bro want me to sleep. You know what I mean? I'm from Decatur, bro. Decatur, Georgia, to be exact. I don't think you understand what's going on out here. You need if you're from the city, you already know. You know what I mean? But if you're not, you know, we don't expect you to understand. But you know what I mean? How does it mess up the shoe? Well, what it does is it removes the tread. Like, okay, so people be putting it on there, and they keep putting it on, and it removes the tread from the shoe. You belong here? Okay, for sure. Oh, so arrogant. You must be a Lil JoJo fan. R.I.P. Lil JoJo, man. But also arrogant. Yeah. All right, so we gonna clean the bottoms and then get them all the way back right. Never finish the problems. Nah, I stopped doing them. Me and the customer spoke about that because I told them that they was gonna fall apart. You know what I mean? So we worked something out. Do I sell shoes? I got a few to sell. I'm not really a shoe sale. I restore shoes. So if you trying to get something done, send me a message. Hey, you real Ice Air Force AJ11s? I do. If you want to see my work, go to my main page. Go to my main page, right? Go to my main page. Look up the last video I post. Look, click on that comment right there. So just press the thing like this. I'm gonna show you because a lot of people don't know how to use TikTok, right? So right there at the top, you see my main page. You click on it right there, and then click on it, and then you go to my main page right there, and then just go to my last video I posted, and then you'll see everything I do. You know what I mean? That's how they started off. So go check out the video and you see how they ended. What's going on? Hey, what is it, Riley? What's happening? So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live. I'm getting ready to, after I do these, I'm gonna clean some, I'm gonna reglue some 11. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. Double tap the screen, share the live, and repost the live. Well, you must know, dog, I just got in the shower. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm 47, so I got to make sure I stay looking like that. You know what I mean? I got to stay looking like I'm like 30-something years old. So I'm moisturizing my skin, right? And I'll be putting this stuff on my head because I want to make sure my tone match. And it just make me sweat. But again, I just explain it to you so you can explain to me why a man is worried about another man's sweat. So I'll explain that to you. So we waiting for your response. I mean, if you choosing, I understand that too, but I mean, we still trying to figure out why another man worry about another man's sweating. That's kind of, you know what I mean? We just trying to figure that out. What's the name of the machine I'm using right now? The steamer. It's a steamer. I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. All right, so look. So you see all the dirt stains on the suede? We're gonna remove all of it out of there too. Do you really need a steamer? Can you do it without? You can, but I do it professionally. You know what I'm saying? Because you sitting down sweating. I'm sitting down working. You know what I mean? Look, bro, you worry about the wrong thing. You worry about me sweating. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's kind of sus, dog. I mean, you know, if that's how you swing, I mean, you know. But I'm married to a woman, you know, a biological woman. I know she a woman because she had my two beautiful children. And I knew she was a woman before I met her because I met her family first. So I can't get tricked like that. You feel me? So, but maybe that's something you into. I'm not into that. You know what I mean? I'm not part of the alphabet. You know what I mean? I'm just he, him, me. You feel me? I ain't part of it. What colorway it is? This is a custom. This is a Spellman collar shoe. He got them customized. You clean it faster. It clean it faster. Oh. No, bro. That's your thing. I mean, you know, if you into that shoe, bro. I mean, I'm here doing shoes, and you trying to talk to me about your sexuality. That ain't gonna work with me, bro. You know what I mean? That's not my thing, bro. Steam to burn the dirt away. Well, yeah, well, it doesn't burn it away, but it actually breaks it up so you can easily remove it. Because you remember how dirty the bottoms of them were. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is I want to make sure I get all the dirt out the cracks right there. So I put the steam on there to get up in the grooves right there. Well, I responded to the message because he's a troll and I like the trolls too. You know what I mean? It's cool with me. You see my videos? Go to my main page. Appreciate it, MLG 13. That's my main page right there. Just tap on the icon and take you to my main page. If you want to see my work, see exactly what I do. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live. Keep tapping the screen, share live, repost live, all that. I don't be worried about no hater, dog. You know what I mean? I just like to troll. They come in here trolling. I mean, look, bro, we entertaining. You know what I mean? So, like, if I just sit here and didn't say anything, you know what I mean? Like, y'all really want to watch me just sit here clean shoes. So, I mean, it's a lot, bro. You know what I mean? They on the internet. They say. What do I use to clean the soles? You mean ice the soles? Send me a message, Henry. I'll send you the. I'll send it to you. T-Todd, what's happening, homie? I'll send you the link. So you remember how dirty they were, right? You see all the dirt up out of there? You know what I mean? So we go ice the soles and then we go, I might go ice them right now, but we go ice the soles and then I'm gonna treat the suede on it. So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, all that, man. Let me do this later. Shoes. Her shoes ain't even that bad, bro. Like, her shoes ain't even that bad. You need more? Well, send me a message, DJ Graham. We could customize the order for you. Send me a message. Her shoes really not bad, but you know. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. No, I ain't Nicholas. This is my main page. I'm just on my partner Nick page, right? Yeah. That's my main page right there. If you want to see my work, go to my main page right there. Just click on the thing, and you'll see my name come up. I mean, you'll see my page come up. Keep tapping the screen, share live, repost a live. Make sure you join the fan club too. I ate a lot of turkey. I don't even celebrate Christmas. Yeah, that's the main page. E. Just click on the you see where it say main? Click on the icon, you'll see it come up, and then click it again, and you'll go to my main page. Go check out my last video, see what I do. This your main job in secondary. It's my business. You know what I mean? I got multiple businesses, but this right here is the one that I work with my hands. You know what I mean? Everything else is, you know, set up a different way. Which old shoe I restore a lot of OGs too, you know what I mean? So I restore a lot of OGs, so you know what I mean? You got the same pair, send me a message. Send me a message for a quote. All right, so if you don't know how to send me a message, down on the bottom, you're going to see something on the bottom. On the bottom right there. You see that right there? Just press that right there and you send me a message right there. I need to see what they look like. All prices vary. You already seen it? All right, I'm gonna check you out when I get off. Have I ever started using impact drill? Do you mind if it's what? Have I ever tried using impact drill? Why would I be using impact drill to clean shoes? Hey, what's going on, Gabriel? What steam I'm using? Send me a message. I'll send you the link. I don't want to say it on live because TikTok be. If you say stuff on live, they be tripping, talking about redirecting and all this weird stuff. So just send me a message, bro. That's what she was crying about. I could have scraped this off. That's on this. Thanks. You can send me a message either one of the pages. You know what I mean? This page, my main page, I answer on both of them, so it don't really matter. Either page, Gabriel. I'm gonna respond on both of them. So yeah, they weren't that bad. She just needed, a slick cleaner. She take care of stuff. She know I don't play that. But all right, so I'm gonna clean this up. Then I'm gonna re-glue some shoes on live so y'all can really see it done in person. So if you ain't never seen a pair of shoes re-glue, you'll see it done on live. Those are turbos now. These not the turbos. These are the what are they? They're not the. I forgot the name of these. What's the name of these? Whoever said they had them. You just did me. I got you, Loso. What's the name of these? Whoever said they had them. I forgot the name of them. They was kind of like, they came out like in 2020. I remember when she hit for these. She hit for these on the sneaker. But yeah, I forgot the name of them. I don't think they denim or nothing like that. I forgot. It was something else. No, they're not Dior's. They're not Dior's. They just regular Jordans. Hey, appreciate it. Protecting that. What's happening? How do you avoid losing track? Well, you got to make sure you pay attention to what you're doing, right? But you know what I'm saying? Again, first of all, don't use the wrong product. Second of all, you know what I mean? You want to make sure that you paying attention to what you're doing. Don't leave it up under there. At some point, it's only going to reach its peak. It's not going to unyellow. I think people think that you leave it under there for a month or something like that, you'll come out slipping and sliding. Turbo blues, that's what they call it. I got a turbo green, so I don't know if they call it turbo blues. I think it's something else. No, they ain't Sky Limit ones. Y'all gonna make me look them up. Hyper Royal, I think that's what they are. Hyper Royal. No, they're not. Let me see. Y'all gonna make me look it up, though. I ain't want to do it. Let's see. I think they are Hyper Royal, though. I think that's what they are. Let's see. Yeah, that's what they are. Hyper Royal ones. Right there. That's them right there. They came out like 2020, you know what I mean? But that's what they are. Where's my shop? You trying to fix some shoes? I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. Yeah, it's okay to be wrong sometimes, J-Bo. I didn't know. You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with being wrong. It's just that the problem is when somebody wrong and then they try to, you know what I mean, gaslight you to think that they're right. You know what I mean? That's why the profile say Nicholas Bennett, because I'm on my partner Nick page. He come over here and do shoes too, but you go to my main page too. All right, Molly Ma, I see you. No problem, dog. No problem. So now you know. Now we both know. You feel me? So Hyper Royal ones, you know what I mean? Really too much wrong with this. Need to be clean. Are you able to fix suede? What you mean? Am I able to restore the suede? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to restore. So I'm really getting ready to re-glue some 11. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live. And before I do that, I'll just go ahead and just show y'all how I bring the suede back. Hold on. Now I can't do it right now on this shoe because it's wet. I can't do it right now on this shoe because it's wet, but I'm gonna show you another shoe. Send me a message, Kenny Mac. I'll get you right. All right, Molly, I see the picture. Appreciate it, dog. I'm gonna let you know when I get off. You got a pair 11 blue and white that need done. Soul bottom coming loose. Yeah, send me a message. Red. Matter of fact, I'm icing some of them right now. I just literally did them on live a few days ago. Let me check them out. See what they look like. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost it live. What's going on out there in Arizona? Y'all ain't dealing with no cold weather, right? Because I know it's like 60 something, almost 70 out here in Atlanta. Yeah, I'll see you, Molly Mall. I'm gonna check you out when I get off. Can I restore the new buck on some wheat Tims? Yeah, let me see what they look like. Matter of fact, I got some Tims I'm gonna probably do this week or next week, one of them. So make sure y'all follow the page. So yeah, once it's dry, then I'm gonna bring the suede back. They're not that bad though. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna bring some suede back real quick, and then I'm gonna these are a pair that I cleaned the ice right here. I'm supposed to treat the suede on the bottom. I said I'm gonna hold on to thing. Anyway, so as you can see, I cleaned them, but I didn't retreat the suede yet. So if you want to know what I'm using, send me a message. I'm not gonna put it in the camera because they might flag the live. But if you want to know what I'm using, you can send me a message or go to my main page and then see how I do it. So yeah, like I said, you see, I cleaned it. Still kind of, you know what I mean? It's dry, but the nap ain't reset on it. So if somebody know what it is, you can type it in the comment. I'm not gonna show it on live because again, they be tripping. So. And then you just want to go on one motion with it. And then once you do it, then you just like kind of just mix it in. And then you'll see it retreated. You see it coming back now? Hold on, let's see. See if we can see it from here. You see it now? That's how you bring it back. How long would it take to fully restore these? I don't know. It didn't take me long to do these. These I already cleaned them and iced them. So I cleaned them and iced the bottoms of them. You know what I mean? And then now I'm just retreating the suede on it. Paris, relax. Also, I use my drill brushes too. Like if it's a full suede shoe, I use this drill brush right here to do it. Gotcha, what's happening? And then you see it coming back. Like you probably can see a little, like I see it real good. It's just the light that really, you know what I mean? But they good though, trust me, they good. That's how you bring it back. How you ice 11? Send me a message. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and re-glue some shoes. Let me see what the 11s look like. Hold on. coming along. They coming back. So yeah. These are some 2000 breads, 11s. All right. So a shoe that's your old, it's gonna come apart. I'm gonna show y'all how I reglue it. Show y'all the result. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. Is there a long wait list for deep cleaning? Not that bad, but it is a little line. Like somebody came and dropped off a bucket of shoes, and people been dropping old shoes all throughout the whole break. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. Where you find my price, you can send me a message, go to my website, Chris. You know what I mean? Go to my main page, check out my main page, you see my reel. Hold on, my bad. I'm supposed to reply to it. Go to my main page. It's pinned up there now. Once it go away, that's my main page. Click on it and go to my link tree in my bio and go to my website. You'll see some base prices, but you know what I mean? You got to send me a video of the shoes so I can give you a more closer estimate. Because if you buy something off that website, that's the only thing I'm going to do. Unless you go pay more. So just send me a message. Let me see what they look like. All right, so like I said, these are from the year 2000. These some 2000 breads. Some 2000 breads. I already re-glued this one back. You know what I mean? And the reason why is because I put the glue on it, then I re-glued the midsole to the outsole, and then I had to put this inside of it because the air unit crumbled. Like if you was on live, I pulled it out, the whole thing did like disintegrate. So I'm gonna re-glue the bottom first, and I'll re-glue the uppers, and you'll see the results. And I do teach people how to do this too. And I got a video on my page explaining the whole process on my Patreon. Link tree in my bio, but if you want to know, send me a message. Quavo ain't paying nothing, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm finna mute this page in a second. Send me a message, Rennie. Steve, hey Steve, what's going on, Steve? So if you're just now coming in here and you wondering what I'm doing is I'm re-gluing a pair of 2000 Jordan 11s. So 26-year-old shoes. And that's what I'm doing. And the patent leather on these right here is way better than the ones from 2011 or the ones from 2019. It don't really scratch, it don't do nothing. You know what I mean? That's how you know that they switched up on products. Like they switched up on the materials they was using. That's how you know. This patent leather right here be like durable and last for real. You know what I mean? The patent leather on the 2012s and the 2008s or whatever they came out with, a DMP pack, It's pure trash. I mean, it'll hold up, but not like that. It's trash compared to that. And so people be asking like, man, do I use clamps? No, I don't. I don't use no clamps. I don't use no clamps. The glue I'm using, once it contact, it's done. And that's, you know what I mean, no gaps, no misalignments, nothing. Demetrius, what's happening? Do I repair boots? It depends on what needs to be done. What you mean repair? What you mean by repair? And what Lalo said? What did he say? Can I replace the pant? I can repair it. You know what I mean? I can repair it. Like I'm working on a pair of some cap and gowns that had real bad scratches on it, and I'll put the video up. But if you go to my main page, you'll see how I repair patent leather too. Go to my main page. I'm gonna pin it up here. Can I bring back Simmons? Most likely. You want to start your own shoe business? Hey man, I wholeheartedly encourage you to do it, bro. You know what I mean? If you want to sign up for the course, send me a message. If you need something done, send me a message. I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. All right, so now we got the size on. Now just do this last part, and then that'll be done. And then what I gotta do, like I said, I gotta replace the air unit with some moldable foam. Am I booked up? I ain't that bad, you know what I mean? Like, I got some orders, but it ain't that bad. I'm knocking them out, so send me a message. Restoration probably like 30 to 45 days, if that, you know what I mean? The customer who shoes these are, he in alive now. I don't know how long he been waiting, but he been patient though. Yeah, I do teach 1432. All right, hustle. I'm gonna check you out when I get off. And I got a whole detailed video on what I use, how to do it, like how to line up the shoe and everything on my Patreon, explaining everything, how to do it. That way you'll know exactly like how to set the temperature, everything. So you won't mess up on the reglue. Send me a message or go to my main page and go to my link tree in my bio and go to my Patreon. I'm finna pin my main page up here. How do you send me a shoe? Send me a message, FBF. Prices vary, famous. Prices vary. So just send me a message. Like I'm not gonna, so you see me clean the shoes. Of course, me cleaning the shoes not gonna be the same as this. So send me a message, let me see what they look like. And I'll give you a price. I mean, I'm reasonable though. I mean, I gotta be, that's why I got so many orders. And that's on there, man. That's on there. You know what I mean? That's on there. See me bending it, nothing popping off. I'm bending the shoe, nothing popping off. That's on there. That means that once he get these back, he can take, run, jump, play basketball, hot fences, run, you know what I mean? He can do whatever he want. Well, I did the Chrome pause. Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so, all right, FBF Red, I see you. Send me that same message you sent. Send me a video in that thread, FBF Red. Tommy, yeah, Tommy was a player. Appreciate that. Appreciate you acknowledging a player when you see one. You know what I mean? Appreciate you acknowledging a player when you see one. Like I said, that's on there. That's on there. No excess glue, no misalignments, everything back original. These are 26-year-old shoes. They from 2000. These are 2000 breads. He's not the 2019. He's not the 2012, the 2008. These are the 2000s, the ones that came out after they were retro. The first after the what it was, 96 breads. So now we go reglue the uppers. All right. Again, when I do this, I always try to make sure that everything look brand new, look like it never even been re-glued before. And I had to fill this air unit in with some moldable foam because the air unit was crumbling, and this right here lasts long, a pretty while too. All right, King, I see you. However, I did do read out. It's on my page. I did read down some University One. Send me a message. So I already applied the glue earlier. So now I'm just gonna reheat it up that way I can put it in place. So if you ain't never seen the inside of a shoe, you ain't never seen a shoe re-glued for real, you seeing it right now on live. No, it's not easy to do. You're right, Blue Chips. I mean, you know, I taught myself, you know what I mean? So it take a while really, like, but I do teach people how to do it. And if you want to learn, you could just hit me up, send me a message, or if you go to my Patreon, links are in my bio on my main page. I'm gonna put my main page up there. Pin it up there. Man, oh, I gotta undo this. All right, there it is. All right, so see that? That's on there. Only thing I re-glued was the toe box. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I re-glued. See how tight that is on there? And see how clean that is? See how clean that is? When I'm done with them, they ain't gonna look like they ever been re-glued. So when somebody asks me, like, man, where you get them shoes from, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Them don't look like no, them look like some OGs. He about, oh yeah. He about, yeah, I sent them into my boy at the Fly Cleaners, and he got me right. I went crazy on the gamblers, yeah. I mean, you know, appreciate it. I do what I do. You need repairs? Send me a message, Guadalupe. Send me a message. Heat spray through that. Let's see. That's why it's tight over there, because it did this. All right, that's cool. It ain't mess up though. All right, so there go the heel right there. No glue lines now. You see how clean that is? Like, I'm putting it in the camera so you can really see. When I'm done with them, they ain't gonna look like they've been re-glued. How much is box? I don't know. Send me a message, Chris. I'll let you know. Like I said, these some 2000s. These some 2000 bread 11s. I'll just do this side first. I taught myself. They came unglued because they 26-year-old shoes. You got them in blue and black. In blue and black 11s. You mean the Gammas? I don't sell shoes. I restore shoes. If you go to my main page, I'm gonna pin my main page up there. You go to my main page, you see my work. Johnny hired me. I wouldn't even. I ain't trying to work for nobody. So if they hire me, they gotta be paying me at least. They gonna have to come up with some M's, dog. I ain't trying to really work for nobody. I don't like nobody tell me what to do. The only two bosses I got in my life is my daughter and my wife. You know what I mean? And that's just by default. But I definitely don't want nobody telling me what to do. I worked a job before, and they fired me, and I wasn't with all that. I fired people. I fired females. Ain't no job finna fire me. Tell me, we no longer need your assistance anymore. Yeah, all right. All right, let me finish this side. I'm gonna show y'all how clean the re-glue came out on the side before I do the other side. You have a warranty on re-glue process? Yeah, like 90 days, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a 90-day warranty if you have an issue. You shouldn't have any issues before 90 days. But anytime, you know what I mean? Like, I rarely get like returns. But if I do, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the customer, depending on how they work, I work with them. So it's not really like, you know what I mean? But I don't really get returns. Not too often. Like probably once a year, if that. It might have been an issue. Might have been one small detail that I might not pay attention to, and it messed up. But that's why I make sure I pay attention to my details. That way I ain't got to get no return. Because that's the main thing. I don't like people sending shoes back. Once I'm done with it, I'm done. You know what I mean? I don't like. All right, so show y'all what we got so far. We got the toe box on, right? And y'all see me putting pressure on the shoe, so y'all know it's on there. So the toe box on, we did this side right here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all close up so y'all can see how clean it is. They go to the back, now we just gotta do this side right here. And once you do it, if you do it right, everything gonna line up perfectly. Like you see this side right here? I didn't do this side yet, but Yeah, I didn't do this side yet, but see how I lined up, see how everything lined up perfectly? That means that everything lined up on the other side. Like you don't even see no glue. You know what I mean? You don't see none of that. I didn't do this side yet. I didn't do this side yet. See what I'm saying? But everything lined up perfectly. Eric. Oh yeah, Eric with the K. You couldn't, man. Listen, your folks didn't bother to spell your name right, so we don't even pay you no attention. We know you just come here to troll. You know what I mean? Every time you come in here, we still trying to figure out. You won't let me talk to your mama for obvious reasons, but I want to know why she named you Eric with a K. You know what I mean? Joshua, what's going on? I put a request in to talk to his mama. He won't let me talk to her. Louisville, Kentucky, for sure. My brother used to stay out there. He used to do the horses and stuff. So even though they still clean, I'm still gonna give him a regloss because that's what he paid for. All right. So you know what I mean? Even though it's still clean, I'm still gonna give him a regloss. You know what I mean? See that? No excess glue, none of that. You know what I mean? Let me just hit the last area. See, like I said, this is how I'm doing now. See that? And everything lined up perfect. It's a clay tool. Oh, you talking about the fan? I'm using a fan and a clay tool. Which one? The pink one, right? Yeah, prices vary depending on condition of your shoe. Send me a message. What up? How long have you been restoring? I've been storing for 7 years. All shoes, any shoe they send in here. I'm doing some AIs. I'm finna be done with AIs, and I'm doing some some Scottie Pippins, and I'm doing some pennies. Yeah, I teach people how to do it, so you can sign up on my my Patreon. I got a full video, a full detailed video on how to do this. Cause like I said, a lot of times people be talking about they use clamps. You ain't gotta use clamps. You do it right. So that's the full reglue. All right, so I'm gonna put it up real close so y'all can see it. And you tell me if you see any flaws on there. You know what I mean? Tell me if you see any flaws now. Remember these 26-year-old shoes. 26-year-old shoes. See any flaws? That's the work you go get. We send them in. No, these are 20. These from 2000. They not OG. They the one that came out after they retro. They from 2000. So yeah, that's that. 26-year-old shoe, fully re-glued. Now I just gotta re-gloss it, and then they gonna be ready. Even though the gloss look good, I'm still gonna re-gloss it because that's what he paid for. You know what I mean? Like he got a little minor fray. I don't know if y'all can see. You see that right there? He got that right there. So I'm gonna re-gloss it. That way, all that's gonna go away. It's gonna just look like crispy, brand new out the box when they get them back. All right, here go another pair of 11s, right? If you was in here when I did these, I'm gonna do them more live because I told everybody I was gonna do them. These are some 2011 or 2010 cool grays. Let me see what they are. They 2010 cool gray 11s. Now the difference between them and these, right? That's what I was talking about with the patent leather. The patent leather on these is kind of different. It's kind of cheaper. You know what I mean? But with these right here, you got to make sure that you replace the little white thing that go on the front right there. That way it could look original, because it got a white, you know what I mean? It got a white fill-in right there. What other shoes I got to restore today? Man, I got a whole bunch of shoes I got to restore. I'm going to show you. Hold on. What other shoes I got to restore today? Man, I got a whole bunch of shoes I got to restore. I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. It looked like a lot going on, but it's okay. All right, so over there, that's all that's on my table right there. They go to Iverson's right there, and there goes to the breads I just did. I gotta finish those fours right there. I did them on live, so I gotta swap the back tabs on them. All those re-glues right there. I got all those re-glues right there I gotta do. And then here's the lineup, you know what I mean, out of the cleaners right there, all the way back there. So yeah, I got a lot to do before I get to my other restorations. So yeah, we got a lot going on. So yeah, double tap the screen, share live, repost live, all that. I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. That's where I'm at. Why it's so messy? Because it is. It's not really that messy, it's just a whole bunch of orders in here. I clean up every week, bro, but it just get like that. So I clean up when I feel like it. But if you want to come over and volunteer to clean up, you're more than welcome. You know what I mean? Just don't make sure you don't misplace my stuff. So yeah, if you got ADHD like I got, you can come in here and clean it up. Do I do lightning fours? I do. All right, so I'm getting ready to re-glue these on. I cleaned these, iced these. These right here were brown at the bottom. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying earlier about all the time they not gonna come all the way back icy. Most expensive shoes, like I always tell everybody, anytime I did a pair of shoes that had some sentimental value to the customer, like if they lost a loved one or something like that, them are the most expensive shoes because you can't put no price on them. I do teach people how to restore LC. You can send me a message. Send me a message, Greg, and I give you my info. I'm gonna pin my main page up there so you can check it out. Look at my main page right here, Greg. For sure, J Solo, you already know. I'm gonna stay on mine. A few weeks ago, I did these on live. I broke them down. I clanked them. I iced them. You know what I mean? And that's how they came back. Yeah, you gotta remove all the old glue. Appreciate the gifts, Mac man. Yeah, you gotta remove all the old glue and then put fresh glue down. You know what I mean? Appreciate the gifts, dog. And I do teach people how to do it, so if you want to learn, just send me a message. Or you could just go to my link tree in my bio on my main page and go to my Patreon and sign up on it. You know what I mean? And learn from there too. But I do teach one-on-ones too. A lot of people who restore shoes that y'all, you know what I mean? I taught them, you know what I mean? But I ain't the type of dude that want to take credit for nobody else's success. You feel me? That ain't me. Only credit I'm gonna take successful is my son and my daughter. I'll take credit for my wife's success though. You know what I mean? Cause I built my wife. Yeah, I'm sweating, bro. Hold on, is you a female? Notice that it's not just men in here, it's females in here too. Notice females don't never say nothing about me sweating. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's always the dudes, dog. I be trying to figure that out. Y'all go to the gym and be in there. Hey, bro, here's a towel. Everybody just sweat off your arms and your head and your legs. Like, dog, I really be trying to figure y'all out, bro. towel boards or something. You know what I mean? They got water boards and towel boards. I obviously got a steamer on in here, and I just got out of the shower, so I put like I said, I put this moisturizer on my skin. So yeah, you know what I mean. I'm 46, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no wrinkles and none of that. You know what I mean? I ain't tired. I'm happy. You feel me? I'm 46, gonna be 47. So yeah, that's that. Right? And like I said, I don't clamp shoes, bro. I don't gotta do no clamps. I do this full time? Yeah, I do. I don't got no choice. You know what I mean? I got so many orders in here. So yeah, double tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, all that. Where we at? 40? Let's get up to 60. Get up to 61. Double tap the screen, get it up to 60K likes. How much you start the business? I mean, it depends on how much you want to invest in it. I've been doing it for 7 years. When I first started, I started off on my living room floor in my condo. And then, you know what I'm saying, my wife, she used to always talk junk about me because I used to always have all the shoes on there. But she used to always want to fly out here and go shopping there. So it wasn't too much she could say. So when I first started off, you know what I mean, I started off small. Because when I first started doing this, I was really just cleaning up shoes and reselling them online. I wasn't restoring shoes. I didn't get in it for that at first. But then I got on the internet looking for some better shoe cleaner, and I seen people doing it on YouTube. I was like, man, I could do that. And that's how I got into it. So I basically like taught myself. I took tips from people, but I taught myself how to do it. And I teach people how to do it too. So go to my main page. I'm finna pin it up here, right? Go to my main page right there, right? So you know what I mean, like it's. Oh, one second. All right, so you see that pinned comment right there? You click on the comment right there, and then my main page will come up. Click on that right there, and then in my bio right here, go to my link tree in my bio, and then you'll see my website, but you'll see my Patreon right there, and that's what. Let me swipe this little thing so you can see. So you know what I'm saying? You'll see my Patreon. So like, you know what I mean? My Patreon, I got full videos on how to do it. Like I said, well, I always go for clean work so it don't even look like it's been re-glued. Can I help you? Help you do what? What I'm doing is I'm re-gluing the sole, an outsole to a midsole. I'm re-gluing the outsole to a midsole, and then after I do this one, I already re-glued this one. Then I'm gonna re-glue the upper to the one. You know what I mean? Then after I do that, I'm gonna re-gloss them. But the reason why I'm not doing this all at one time is because what I do is I re-glue this first, then I apply the glue on after I did it, because when you heat up the glue, I don't want it to be weak, so I just put fresh glue on again. And that's the way, you know what I mean? That way it'll be strong. Send me a message, Mac Man. I'll let you know. Appreciate the gifts, Mac Man. Send me a message. I'll let you know what glue I use. I don't want to say it on live. They be flagging a lot. TikTok be tripping. So just send me a message. Or if you go to my main page and go check out my video on my main page, my last video I posted, you'll see exactly what type of glue I use. I explained it too. That's another thing you could do. Go to my main page, check out we're gonna see if we gloss on live. No, I might regloss these on live. I'll probably regloss some coming up. Cause I ain't gonna have time, cause I gotta tape it up. I'm not finna sit there and do it right now. I didn't plan on it, that's why. But if you go to my main page, you see it. Are those the new cool grades? No, these are 2010 cool grades. You see the low cut? So you know what I'm saying? You see that the new buck is different. You just join my Patreon, appreciate it, Robert. You signed up, or did you sign up, or did you subscribe? Because the videos a lot. It's like in 3 different tiers. So if you go to the top tier, then you'll see, you know what I mean, the restoration videos up. Because I gotta keep putting them up. I just started like last month. I supposed to have been done it, but I've been, you know what I mean, I was so busy. But now I'm putting the videos up because I gotta edit them, then put them up. Okay, that's a bit. So if you subscribe to the top tier, that's the one you'll see all of the full detailed videos, the full breakdown, like everything I use. You know what I mean? Where to get them from, everything. Where to get the products from, man, brother. Do I work on anything else besides 11? I work on anything they send out here. I'm just doing some 11s. I work on anything. Like I just did some 4s. I just did some. I'm getting ready to do some Iverson. I'm getting ready to do some Kobe's. I just broke down some Pippins. I gotta do anything they send in here, bro. I just happen to get more so 11s than anything. Oh yeah, so that's on there. See what I'm saying? I'm bending this. You know what I mean? That's on there. Ain't nothing popping off. No clamps, nothing. Y'all ain't seen me clamp nothing. Y'all saw me do this. I ain't clamp nothing. I'm bending this. I don't want to bend it because I don't want to mess up too much of that, but see what I'm saying? So that means when the person get these back, they can do what they want to do. You might have seen your that cats, they came out and they faded. Yeah, send me a message. Steve, what's happening, homie? How much is it? Send me a message, LC. You sent me a message already. I'm going to respond to it. I'll say, you know what I mean? If you send me a message and that's what you ask, I'm respond to it when I get on. All right, so y'all seen me reglue an outsole to a midsole. Now you finna see me do an upper, just like I just did on the other. All right. Appreciate the gifts, Matt, man. How I been? I've been good, dog. How you been doing, man? Steve is one of my customers too. He sent in some shoes and got them done. Yeah, you can drop them off, Draco. If you local, you can pull up and drop them off. If not, you can ship. Am I gonna go live tonight? No, I'm gonna take my wife out. How many hours I put in? Man, listen, I be getting so many orders and I be trying to just knock them out. So I be, you know what I mean? I do a lot. So I don't really count the overtime. You know what I mean? I just make sure I balance it with my family, everything that's important. And then, you know what I mean? We take it from there. Your top tier. All right. Appreciate it, Rob. I ain't seen my other phone, so I got to check it out. Appreciate it, bro. And see, the toe box is real important. That's why I take my time and line it up perfectly, because it's real important, because you don't want nobody to be walking and the toe pop off on them. You know what I mean? But as you can see, we got the thing on now. All right. You still do the classes you teach? I do. David, send me a message. So if you're just now coming in here, you wonder what I'm doing, I'm re-gluing a pair of 2010 Cool Gray 11s. For sure, Robert. Yeah, you resell, you definitely, you know what I mean? Instead of having to ship them all the way in, get in line and wait, you know what I mean? You just go on to the thing. Cause I try to put up a video at least once every 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Outside of putting the videos on TikTok and going live and doing everything else. You know what I mean? It's just a lot, bro. I wish I had somebody who really, you know what I mean, could trust they could edit videos. And, you know what I mean? But unfortunately, I just gotta do it myself. When can I? No, I don't always re-glue front to back. No. The only reason I did that first is because I put that glue on there, and I want to make sure I put that white paint on there. I want to make sure that it stick before I did anything. Because if it didn't stick, then I was gonna stop right there and just not do it. I'm located in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. You sold the pairs you wish you could have. Yeah. But now you know, man. You know what I mean? Knowing is half the battle, man. That's why I learned that from G.I. Joe. Knowing is half the battle, man. Knowing is half the battle. So we got the heel on now. I gotta fix this though. I gotta make sure that come out. But yeah, knowing is half the battle, man. Everything lined up good. No, you know what? Yeah, I remember now. He put crazy glue. That's right. He put crazy glue on this shoe. That's why I'm wondering, like, why it looks so funny. I forgot that. All right, so let's see. It's gonna be the side. It's probably gonna be the most. You know what I mean? So like I said, you know what I mean? Like, so I got that on there. I got the heel on. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna do the sides. So I'll start on this side first. What's the tool I'm using? For what? It's a clay tool. Send me a message, Sharp. Send me a message. And I'll send you my info. I actually got a pair of these for sale too. In the size of, what is it, 10.5? I got a pair of these for sale. In the size 10.5, I restored them. Send me a message, OG. JJ, what's happening? In the size 12s, I do. I got some, hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. I got some 3s in the size 12 that I restored. I gave them a sole swap. And a back tab swap, too, at that. Will I ship them? Ship what? The shoes, if you want to buy them? Yeah, of course. A rabbit hole? What's that? You have a pair of shoes you love to get restored, Red Velvet 21s. Yeah, I gotta see those because 20, once you start going up that high, the material that they started using was straight pure trash. So you know what I mean, especially like that plastic. You know what I mean, that plastic. That right, that was the worst idea they ever came up with. You know what I mean, because what it did when that plastic cracks, if they didn't remake the sole, you can't swap it. So when that plastic cracks, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? I think it's those 17s. They get the plastic and crap. I can't do nothing with them. Now I probably can't do something with the 21s though, cause I know I got some 20s behind me. The ones with the little strap around the hip, the ankle. But the 21s, I'm not sure. I need to see them. All right. So did the heel. Did the toe box. Did this side right here. Now we gotta do this side right here. Mr. On My Soul, man. What's going on? Make sure y'all follow my boy Mr. On My Soul too. He do some cleaners too. Hey, Mr. On My Soul. Now look, I put my Patreon up, dog. You might want to subscribe to it. That way you can, know what I mean? Because I know you ain't want to come all the way up here from Bama. So, you know what I mean? You can subscribe to the Patreon, then you can see how to re-glue everything. That's the hardest side? No, it's not hard. It's actually easy because everything lined up because I lined the shoe up correctly. Type of glue I use, just send me a message, I'll let you know. It's actually easy. Like I said, it's actually easy. You know what I'm saying? See that? So I just gotta do this last pop shot right here. You know what I mean? That last section. I do it in sections. Like I said, he put crazy glue on here. Kind of did some damage, but it's cool. Do you do retro knives and clean the white lining bottoms? Yeah, I do. Go to my main page, check out my work. You want to see what I do. I just pinned it up there at the top. That's my main page. I'm finna jump off after I do this shoe right here because I gotta do some more prep work. You know, finish the rest of these shoes up. All right, JJ, I'm gonna check them out. All right, so that's that. No gaps, no nothing. They gotta get regloss. I gotta regloss them, and then you know what I mean. But that's that. No gaps, no glue lines, no nothing. They not, when I'm done with them, they not even gonna look like they've been re-glued. They're not even gonna look like they've been restored. And like real sneakerheads that really be in the shoes, they be knowing, because the difference between the ones that just came out and the ones that, you know what I mean, the patent, the new buck is different and the cut is low. The other one is like high like that. The 13, the 2000 and what they come out, 2020, 22, 23, something like that. How those ones look before. You got to go to my YouTube channel. I got the video on my YouTube channel. They was I mean, you know, all this was brown. He had crazy glue on here. You know what I mean? I cleaned them up. You know what I mean? You got to go to my YouTube channel. I know I got the video on my YouTube channel. I just forgot what video it is. Just go to my YouTube channel. Do you need a license for this type of work? I got a business license because I got an actual business. You feel me? That I got to pay taxes on, so. But I mean, I don't know if you could get a business license, but I actually have a business license for my business. For sure, Robert. Yeah, just make sure you take your time, bro. Make sure you take your time. How much you got the same one? Send me a message. Who is he? Send me a message. But yeah, that's that. Them right there, we cleaned these up. You know what I mean? They weren't that bad, but clean these up too. I'm gonna clean the bottom of ice these right here. I'm gonna clean the bottom of them. Well, I already cleaned the bottom. I'm gonna ice them and get this back to its original color. It'll probably come out. It's gonna come out a little better than this. You know what I mean? These don't look bad for no, you know what I mean, 16-year-old shoes. You know what I mean? As you can see, a lot of the color came back. All this was brown when I first started with the shoe. All of this was brown. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll probably see. I forgot what shoe I was doing. I think it was the, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been the Yeezys. But you go to my YouTube channel. I think I was doing the Yeezys, and when I broke this shoe down. But everybody who come in the live every time I go live, no. Like if you've been in a live, just put a 1 in the comment if you've been in live when I broke these shoes down. Because there's a lot of people that be in the live all the time when I go live. And you've seen what they look like beforehand. The last step I gotta do is just re-gloss them. When I re-gloss them, they gonna be all the way on point. Oh, this is a return customer. He said his shoes, and then he put crazy glue on all his shoes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. You know what I mean? Well, he did it before he met me. Well, before he heard about me. You feel me? You was in here turn up, so you already know what they look like at first, right, D-Money? You already know. You was in here. So, you know what I mean? You knew they was cooked. And when we was in the live, when they like, man, you can't bring them shoes back. You know, but they'll never come back in and comment. That be my man. I don't mind you hating. But you know what I'm saying? At least come back and congratulate. That way we know, you know what I mean? You're just not a defaulted character. You know what I mean? Sometimes you could just deny something that could happen. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't believe he could actually do it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe how many people denied a lot of stuff. They denied it was gonna be a phone in real life. They denied all that, but it happened. And I did these too. These are some 2000 Bred 11s. I re-glued them. Do these look like they've been re-glued? Let's be honest. Put a 1 in the chat if they look like, well no, put a 2 in the chat if they look like they've been re-glued. And then just tell me where you think they've been re-glued at. Put a 1 in the chat if they look like they came fresh out the factory line. You gotta be going down the rabbit hole? For sure. If you think they came fresh out the factory line, put a 1 in the chat. If you think they've been re-glued, put a 2 and then tell me what you think of it. They go both of them right here. Sure they ain't new? Yeah, pretty sure of it. You can't, if a shoe this old, you definitely can't wear it. The back heel on this, well, you know, the black heel look like it got a flaw in it. You gotta really know about the older shoes. They do look like this though, for real. It's not, I mess up, but they do look like this. Now this one right here, he had crazy glue on the back of this one. He had crazy glue on that. That's why it looked like that. He had crazy glue right there. If you was in here when I broke these down, he had crazy glue on all this. You got the retro 11s. Send me a message. Let me see what they look like. Hey, appreciate the gifts, Matt, man, for sure. And then I did these the other day too. When I was in live, y'all remember I was in live doing these? And they were saying that, you know what I mean? Who gets the Air Force One's clean? You know what I mean? All this was brown, now it's back white. And they won't come back in and say, hey man, you did a good job, man. You know what I mean? You did a good job, man. I you know, I was a hater at first, but you know, you made me a believer. You know what I mean? They won't come in and say that. That's the only thing. I'll be like, man, what's up with that? Oh yeah, these right here, these two. Here go the other one. I gotta take the sauce off. I gotta take the sauce off. Nah, I'm in Decatur, Georgia, Metro Atlanta. Now, if you was in the live when I was doing these, remember I was doing these the other day? And remember when I cleaned them, they still was brown? Remember when I cleaned them, they still was brown? That's the sauce coming up. Now the paw is back white. Alvin, what's happening, homie? Alvin got a pair in here. We waiting on Alvin so we get him right too. Let me know when you ready, Alvin. We here. If you was in a live the other day when I was doing these, I said they was brown. Now look at them now. It's the same shoe now, remember, because they had the creases on them. And I said I got to remove the creases. This is the same shoe. Jordan 4s, what about them? And let me get the other shoe I said I was going to compare it with. Hold on. Here go the other shoe. Did I say it would come all the way back white? I'll probably put the live I put up so they can see it. Do I do any Jordan 4s? I do. Send me a message. Did I bring the Miami 10s back? Yeah, the video on my main page too, but I'll show it to you right here because he ain't picked them up yet. He ain't picked them up yet, but I'll show them to you. So you was in here when I had it stay on there, right? But the video on my main page. Now I did these about a week or so ago. Did you see the stain come back? What shoe was it? I think it was it. Do you see a stain in there? You see a coffee stain in there? You know what I mean? You see a coffee stain in there? But yeah, that's the results from them. But go to my main page, you see the full video of them. Yo, what's the man? You send me a message. All right, it's 2:15. I'm finna jump off. Prices vary depending on conditions. You send me a message, Nolan. All right, so I'm gonna pin my main page up there. If you trying to get something done, send me a message. If you want to see my work, go to my main page. You know what I mean? Send me a message trying to get something done. You can send me a message on this page, on my main page. All my links are my link tree and my bio on my main page, like on Instagram, all that. But again, I do this in real time. That way, can't nobody when I put a video up, can't nobody say nothing like, "Oh, that's not the same shoe. Oh, that's a swap shoe. Look at that right there. You see that's different from the other thing." You know what I mean? So they can't say it. Y'all literally see me do it on live. So you know what I mean? I'm doing it right here on live. What's my main page? It's pinned right there at the top. You see it? It's not moving. Say main. Right at the top, we'll say pinned that. That's my main. You see it? You see it now? I'm gonna pin it back up there. Alright, so yeah, man, appreciate everybody. You can't see it. Your name is literally Bebe's kid, so I know you trolling, dog. Your name is literally Bebe kid. You was the one that asked me about using a towel to wipe the sweat off my head, and I told you you can't do it because you ain't a female. Bebe's kid. But it's right there at the top, dog. You can't see that? Alright, so yeah, I'm finna jump off, man. Once that pin comment go away, and I'm gonna answer these messages, and then we'll take it from there. Alright? So yeah, those are the results. I'll probably load this live one more time. Stop the sweat. Yeah, I mean, bro, you get turned on by men sweating, they just say a lot about you, not about me. What's good, Sway? I asked you a question, I'm gonna jump off. And as long as don't be weird, bro. What's up? What's up, man? I'm finna jump off. We'll pin my comment up. You know what I mean? They should give you enough time to that's my main page right there. They should give you enough time to daggone ask the question. Type it in the chat, Swag. Baby kid. It's about shoes. All right, just send me a message, dog. Or answer the question. I mean, you send a message. All right, so I'm gonna check you out. Subi, sub, or Subi, whatever. Yeah, just send me a message, dog. You know what I mean? All right, so once that pin comment go away, I'm gonna log off. I'll catch y'all. What's today? I'll probably be back on tomorrow. Probably tomorrow at night. Or no, matter of fact, I might come on in the morning tomorrow. Yeah, I might come on tomorrow in the morning. So make sure y'all follow the page. All right. Y'all be safe. Enjoy y'all day, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in and everything. Y'all be safe, man.